great idea for a t-shirt.
Are we recording?
It's okay.
What's your idea for the t-shirt?
So, I think we should all get our own personalized shirts, and mine would be, got milk. Milk.
What would Yvonne's be?
I just you say that now. I just want to sit here on the other side. Milk. Just look at you, just like in the middle of them talking about something serious. Milk.
Yeah, we're recording.
I feel like maybe another thing for Miles would be like, don't you just love caribou?
Fuck you.
Oh man.
I don't hear Miles swear a lot, but when I do, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It does make me happy.
Yeah.
It's one of
I
those
only
weird-
say it's.
Are we gonna tell the backstory behind that?
No.
That's
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let
go
him
on.
guess.
Not until it festers.
So welcome to
second.
the Sugar Cubes, episode 2.
Sugar cubes.
Yeah, the Sugar
Of
Cubes.
course
That's 'cause
Dan
they're
and the
white.
Sugar Cubes.
I take it. It's like
Well,
Oh wait,
one
no.
of the Dan.
Oh
No.
wait, we're Dan and the Angel Faces too.
Yeah,
right?
Dan and the Angel Faces.
We got a lot of names.
what other aliases do we have? There's a lot.
Mediocre
of
Best. That's our main one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Racist Grape.
The racist.
We should really start working. we should really start working on some music. So Yvonne, you take over the music, or at least what you can.
Department.
Remember, shitty pop punk is our area.
Oh, phenomenal! I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, phenomenal! He says.
We
can do that.
We got drums, guitar, and we have vocals. And
Oh
then
yeah. By the way, I can do drums now. For like on the creative aspect.
Either he can do bass, or Jake we can convince to do bass. I'm sure he'll be up for it sometimes.
Stand-in bass.
Yeah, if you guys
He's our replacement
stand up.
bass who plays with us 90% of the
I'm just here to be made fun of.
time. No, Miles, we love you. We do.
Yeah, but before we get started, let's just say, okay, so go follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/Mediocre Studio, because
Right
somebody
into it, huh?
somebody has Mediocre Studios taken, so it's Mediocre Studio.
It's okay. We only have one studio anyway, so it's not like we're not an enterprise or an empire or anything. So
Not yet.
Studio is pretty apt.
Facebook.com/Mediocre Studios. If you like our show, you want to see it grow a little bit, please throw $1, $5, whatever you want at imraising.com/Mediocre Studios. Give us what you think we're worth. We can always appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you give us enough, we can get the
What are we worth?
we can get the show on
Okay.
iTunes. We can eventually hopefully get the show on iTunes, maybe.
We should start a Kickstarter and have like rewards for X amount of dollars.
That's what I was kind of saying. Like, if they pitch in like $5, we can all let's like we'll
$5.
make a handwritten note and we'll all sign it.
And I'll give him a milk shirt.
Yeah. What? No. Okay.
$5.
So we're already gonna run below cost.
$5 and I'll send you a picture of all of us flashing you.
Weren't you going to be the finance major, Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. But
Yeah.
I
Revenue.
can take that over. That's me.
Okay, cool.
I'm the accountant here.
No, I know.
Remember?
No, I know.
Okay.
You're
So
gonna-
anyway, we can, since it's our second week, should we reintroduce ourselves again, just in case people?
Well, we have his debut episode.
Oh, there's no camera here. I feel like awkward for like
Posing.
motioning and
You just.
We should probably address it. Yeah, there's no camera right now because
File types are big.
file types are big and Dan's camera battery is shite.
Well, it's not even the battery. It's like I gotta figure out the settings to make it not shut off.
We should
after
get
10
some
minutes.
professional lights too. That fit us as mediocre at best last
We
week.
can get it from
but
Dark Chocolate. Dark Chocolate has.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm Dan.
Oh, is it? Are you guys are looking? Okay, I'm Dan as well. Okay.
I'm Miles.
And I'm Yvonne. Long hair, don't care. Hashtag Mediocre Studio.
Should we kind of make it like a PKA where they just never know what he looks like?
Yeah, I like it. Okay, since Yvonne, tell us a little bit about yourself. Since
I'm a Capricorn.
I am a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Little cloven hooves make it kind of hard to see.
It's my first week here.
Yeah.
The studio.
Yeah. That is Dan's baby blue bedroom.
Excuse me.
Two different
Powder
shades of
blue.
blue.
Yeah.
With
Powder
butts in the
blue.
background.
With butts.
So
Oh yeah, but the viewers didn't see the butts.
they
The
didn't see
23
butts.
viewers.
I feel like only fittingly when we actually maybe get enough money to do it, our studio should just be like a really, really, really badly rented or badly made like studio apartment.
We should just tape like a bunch of sheets to the ceiling. Just have them draped down so it's just dead.
Yeah.
Just no sound can get in or out. It's just dead.
No way in. No way out.
No. Okay, Ray.
What's the best way to confuse Ray? Vocal crap.
Oh, that was great. Oh, man.
Remember that thing we said the other week about you always ruining punchlines, Miles?
Fuck.
We're also.
Wait, it was the beer nuts joke.
Yeah, it was the beer nuts.
They're all, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So before you say your beer nuts joke,
Okay.
God.
we also have to make sure that the floor is cement because that's not gonna fly.
No, but then if we have floor cement, when I'm
cement.
wearing shoes, it's gonna tippy tap. And
Then take your shoes off.
No, I like
Don't be
shoes.
stupid. Don't take your feet off the ground.
This doesn't
Or
fly,
that.
but cement won't fly either.
Isn't it time for you to go home?
Just about. I made my bad joke.
That's me.
It's time to go.
Okay. So
All right.
anyway.
So how about them beer nuts?
Yeah, so the joke goes, what's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts?
I don't know, Dan. What is it?
Thank you, Yvonne. Let me answer your question.
With the
Beer
question.
nuts are always $1.79, and deer nuts are always under $1. Yeah, and so our joke is Miles will like tell it, and the punchline will be deer nuts are always under $1.
It's not even a joke. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'll never successfully tell the joke.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
It's
take
cool.
it like
Don't
that.
worry about it. You're surrounded by mic stands, so
Yeah,
I mean.
what am I gonna do? It's just
At least you're talking.
Talk.
Well, I mean, it was just like it's just like that time when we went to Olive Garden and Dan was hitting on the waitress and
God, we should get the Posh Monsters back
the
up and going
Posh-
again.
God. And then Miles kept trying to like throw out one-liners, like suave things, but they were all kind of like. Okay.
That's what one of them was, too.
So isn't that kind of where the whole Miles kills the mood originates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mood killer Miles.
I like it.
Hashtag MKM.
MKM. Yeah,
I can dig it.
totally.
What do you do all day?
Wait, no. Yvonne told us that he had this joke that he was dying to tell us.
Oh yeah.
It's
But-
contextual.
It's a news story though, so we need
It's
to.
contextual.
It's
So-
contextual
Okay.
about.
Well, let's.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Well, then let's go into. Do you want to go with your topic first, or should we just start out with? I have one ready to go.
Whatever you'd like to do.
Okay. So this one's kind of a. I don't know how to, I'll just go right into it. So.
Bubonic plague is back in China.
Woo! Population control.
So I'm jumping in with my topic since Dan's pussyfooting around his. I'm just kidding. Go for it. Dan, go for it.
Okay. So. No, I was just doing that because sometimes it gives a little fuzz.
Yeah. Feedback.
So the
It's important.
let's say in like 20 years, even better for age 30 years, we have cybernetic
Enhancements?
replacements, enhancements that we can put, like eyes that see further, arms that are never tire and can do anything and masturbate for hours on end, or Robocock, whatever you want to do, which is the name of the porno I'm going to be in next month, by the way.
We still have to get moving on the one video that's sort of related to that, but not adult film wise, but related to the whole.
It's just Dan and I kissing each other a little bit. Softcore porn. Anyway, so
your news topic, Dan.
Dan squared action.
I suppose two questions. One, would you get the enhancements? And two, at what point does it become not you? The classic case of, okay, I have a car, I replace every part in the car, but I save every part, and then with all the old parts, I rebuild the car. Which one's the original car that I named?
They replace the tranny.
Yeah, I replace the tranny, then I replace, the windshield motor, and then
you
Or windshield,
buy a
what
new
the hell?
transmission and switch the transmission out and make your tranny hold the transmission. Right, I was
Brake
making
light fluid.
it was headlight fluid.
headlight fluid.
Okay, Gavin.
Brake light fluid?
You just ruined the Gavin joke.
People don't like grapes.
Hashtag MKM.
Oh, Miles, I love you.
So
This
what
is why he's a bassist.
would you get any enhancements, and what would you get? I'm curious.
Well,
Go, Dan.
I don't know. I'm still thinking of what I could actually. what I would actually be okay with.
My problem is I always like to buy things new. So it's just like, my body's failing, place the whole thing.
Welcome to GameStop. We buy our games, electronics, and cybernetic enhancements.
Yep.
Just no RoboCop.
So this right here, bought it from GameStop. Brand new. Fuck used things.
Yeah, and
That's a 3DS.
I'm not gonna get a heart transplant from some guy who was in a car crash. I'll just buy a brand new heart. That's how it works, right?
Heart transplants on Craigslist. Barely used in mint condition.
It's funny because I come from the opposite end of the spectrum where I'm like, I'm going to save money and I'm going to improve my bottom line and buy used or make it yourself. So I'm going to have a lot of like DIY body parts.
It's just you with like a couple of pieces of wood. So there's like a string.
Just
hi guys!
really crudely put together.
It'll be like Bender from that one episode of Futurama where he exchanges his whole metal body for a wood body.
Yeah.
He's like, no, this is an upgrade.
Yeah.
But it's really a downgrade.
Exactly.
It's like Doctor Who.
I got it. I got your joke.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Who's next?
I don't think I'd get them, but this is because like maybe if I ever hit my like absolute upper limit of what my body can do right now, and that's kind of what I like. Yeah, I do it for the physical, like the weightlifting and running and whatnot. I do it for the physical appearance and whatnot. But at the same
Mr.
time,
Macho Man
it's fun.
here.
It's fun to also find out,
coursing
what you can do. I want to mute your mic.
Sorry, Dan.
But what about... never mind, you don't care.
You can come over here.
Okay.
You'll be leaving.
You stay on that side of the room.
I get put in the naughty corner.
But yeah, I like to see, you know, what I can do, and it's fun to, you know, test your limits.
Yeah, I can see that.
Without any repercussions really, other than like a sore tailbone.
Watching these lights over here, they go off whenever somebody talks.
Yeah, well...
No.
Oh, Dan, you're too loud. It went red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dan.
Don't laugh, Dan.
Stop it, Miles.
So we literally just killed the podcast to look at the lights showing on Dan's interface.
I like shiny things. I like blinking things.
Yeah, I don't know what I would be okay with getting. Like, cybernetic... So things to improve how I am already.
Yeah.
And just maybe make me last longer and
like
think of stuff.
Think of maybe like Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's honestly the first thing that came,
yeah.
but I forgot his name. That was the first thing that came to my mind when you said...
When I was babysitting
body
Burke
parts.
yesterday, we watched a lot of Teen Titans go.
Yeah.
Good.
So.
You got to keep your stomach, though,
No.
so you can eat all that pizza.
No,
course,
get a
of course.
cybernetic one because they can eat more.
Yeah, but okay, my question is, at what point are we like basically not humans anymore, and we create a new race that basically self-sustains and just continues replacing bodies, and then we literally kill the human race?
Well, that's kind of going into. Have you ever read the Last Question by Isaac Asimov?
No, I have not. I don't read books, Dan. You know that.
It's a short story.
I'm dyslexic. I don't. Oh, well, okay. I could maybe muscle my way through a
You
short
can't
story.
write with both hands?
I'm not. Yeah, he was making a Da Vinci joke.
So anyway, the basic premise around the story is that there's this computer that can answer any question in the world.
What are you guys doing over there?
The leaders go up to the computer like, I think the question is, what is the meaning of life, and
42.
or what happens after death or something like that.
Chocolate milk. What is that one from? That one's
Milk.
no. No, what is that? It's from a comedian. I think, what's his name? Nick Swartzen. I think that's who it
He's
is.
from Minneapolis.
He was like,
Nick Swartzen's from Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
yeah. Good for him from being from a town that we live near.
I mean, no. What?
No.
We already talked about. Okay, anyway.
Shut your mouth, Miles.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I love you.
No, what does he say? What is his joke, Ivan? Do you remember it? Where he goes on, he's like, what if the meaning of life is chocolate milk? And we all laugh at the retarded kid because he says chocolate milk. And then we get up to heaven, and God's like, no, where's your chocolate milk? Right? Where's it? Oh, I don't know. Was it Nick Swartzen? I don't know if that was him.
I was asked to come on this podcast, and I was told, oh, yeah, it'll be funny. It'll be great times. And then now we're sitting here debating whether or not, what I want cybernetic enhancements? This is serious stuff, man. I'm not enjoying this. I'm not feeling the laughter and the fun.
Tell your joke, Ivan. No, I'm just kidding. Well, fine. As long as we're on serious topics. Let's talk about the freaking, the Malaysian flights?
Yeah, but I want to...
What happened with that in Ukraine? And what's going on there?
Airline food, man. Killed all those people. What's the deal with airline food, man?
All those peanuts.
Yeah.
2 planes, 1 year. Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Airline food.
Airline food.
Let's
do it.
Keep going 1 second. I'm just looking it up and look up the question.
I don't
Back to
know.
that cybernetic thing. I don't think I'd do it.
Yeah.
Mainly because I like things that people generally don't like. And if people
You just define yourself as a hipster.
Hashtag hipster miles.
Yeah.
Mood killer hipster miles.
MKH. We're getting it. That's too big of an acronym.
Nope.
Let's just.
Nope. Keep building
4
it.
is too big.
Keep building it.
3 is just enough.
Oh,
That's
we
why
should.
we don't need a bassist.
You're
know who doesn't need a
You're
bass-
firing yourself right now.
Miles, you're the one kicking.
You guys don't need me. You guys can get famous by yourselves.
No, but we want you, Miles.
You know who didn't have a bassist? The Black Keys. The Doors.
See?
See? Listen to the man's reason.
So I need
Two
to.
of the millions of good bands out there.
I really hope
Nice
that
voice
somebody
crack,
from
by the way.
France
Yeah, my voice.
covers.
That's right.
I really hope somebody from France covers the Doors if they're gonna be the French Doors. I just would really enjoy that.
I don't get the reference.
Get the joke.
Thank you, Miles.
I
What's
get it.
funny about that, Dan?
Anyway,
That
so
was a
the
stupid
question
joke.
is,
Just kidding.
the question is,
man.
the question is, how do you reverse entropy in the universe, and to stop the inevitable death of the universe?
Yeah, but you can't break the laws of thermodynamics.
Right. But so they ask it. It says insufficient data for meaningful
Bond
answer.
breaks out the Pokemon.
And then they keep asking it like every 100 or 1,000 years, and it keeps going like they're at normal human status, then it's in 2061 and like futuristic houses, and then cybernetic enhanced humans, and then the very last thing is like humanity isn't like separate anymore. They're in like a soup of human consciousness, kind of like plasma in the sun. And they ask how do we reverse entropy in the universe, and the computer finally has an answer, and it just says let there be light, and the universe comes back to life like from the very beginning. Where was it going with that? For the life of me I can't remember.
So this is what this
Huge
podcast
long
is.
thing. Where was I going with that?
I was hoping I would remember along the way, but nope. Somebody go Google Maps. Anyway, but no, I was going to the part where Dan Lewis was talking about human consciousness, and
When did I bring up human consciousness?
no, because you said a new race of like what, robots, and we've become the robots.
Oh, okay. So the consciousness part of it, that part that I wasn't talking about at all. What?
Robodicks.
Robocock.
Full circle.
It's like Robot Chicken, but all about cocks.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Oh, Miles.
Yeah.
So anyway, how about them Lakers?
Yeah, I wouldn't get them even if it prolonged my life. I couldn't stand it. I want to die a natural death at some point. Taking LSD and bouncing off the
I
walls.
want to die a natural death. I want to kill. No. What? Oh God.
What if you were in a car crash and you could live longer, but you just would lose a limb from the car crash? Would you want to get that arm replaced?
Lieutenant Dan.
You lost your legs, Dan.
Life is like
Lieutenant
a
Dan.
control.
What happened to your legs? Do you want to get new legs?
Honestly, no. Like I can but then
What if they wouldn't prolong your life? They would just give you the
They
ability. to walk.
wouldn't prolong his life.
Yeah,
He just
they would
doesn't
just
have-
give.
he
They
just-
would just help you stay away from the whole PTSD.
Right, but
He
I was-
wouldn't be.
stuff.
He wouldn't be a gimp.
well,
Gimpy.
so no. The question I was gonna ask next was like, well, what if I just got like prosthetic legs, like the Blade Runner? But I'm like, well, then isn't that technically considered enhancements, because from no legs to legs, it's like if I don't have wings and all of a sudden I get wings, it's obviously an enhancement because now I can fly. If I can't walk and all of a sudden I can because I get prosthetic legs or whatever, shoehorns that the Blade Runner has. He has something weird. I mean, he runs fast as hell, but I don't know what that
Is
is.
that chicken guy from Looney Tunes? No.
I don't see Olympic runner, but try again.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Miles gets I was doing our stupid bit where we
You're doing my
bastardize
stupid
the.
bit.
No, we all do it. Where we bastardize the one word and we move on to like, oh, don't you mean this? Like when you talk about Erie, about
Sarah?
you're hanging.
Like
Yeah, Sarah. No, Sarah. when he talks about her as being like,
Names.
I was hanging out with an androgynous woman, and I was like, wait, don't you mean ambidextrous?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, where we like,
Yeah.
Words.
I didn't know she could do androgynous. I didn't know she could do stuff with both her hands very well.
That was already a joke we made before.
Yeah.
I caught on now.
Yeah. So with
prosthetic limbs and whatnot, if I ever get one, like let's say I lose my right leg, I don't want a prosthetic limb.
Will that hinder your ability to play bass?
Yes, very much so.
The answer is no. Nothing hinders anybody's ability to play bass. It's just one of those things.
But anyway.
Oh, speaking of hinder, we still have to rewrite that song about you. The lips of an
angel.
Yeah, I was over at Maria's house the other day with her parents, and we were playing Sing Star, and that song was on there, and I was like, "Oh, we need to rewrite that song."
Anyways, Miles, what were you gonna say?
With the prosthetic limb, I wouldn't want one. I want one of. Oh god.
We're gonna hear your voice.
Yeah, and the angel faces.
So sweet. And then I see a face of an angel.
So, Yvonne, do you want
from
to?
the bushes?
As long as we're on that point, do you want to tell the story about your stalker? Since we're there,
Do it?
Let's.
but
we can get back. I just want to hear what Miles has to say really quickly.
Okay.
Prosthetic limb. If I lose my right leg, I don't want a prosthetic limb. I want one of those pool wet noodle things, just so I can flail around and flap people.
Like your leg.
Can we blow water through your
I was
leg?
gonna- yeah, I was gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah, so there'll be a second hole right
If
here.
somebody has to
On the
kiss
other
Miles, also right
side.
out of his foot.
Okay, story, go.
Okay, so Yvonne has a Miles.
Do I? Wait,
Has a Miles?
Yvonne has a Miles.
We all have a Miles.
Okay, so yeah,
So this is my story to tell now?
Yep.
yeah, it's your stalker.
It's your time to shine.
Where's the start of this story? I actually don't know.
How she started just I don't know,
Falling
didn't
in
she
love with you.
Just start falling in love with you.
Wait, are you calling me a stalker?
Yep.
Well, I mean that was kind of the joke, sort of, but it
When
didn't
was I
go
a
over very well.
I don't actually really know where the start was.
I think
I
it
guess
was just
like the start of the year,
yeah.
and then I don't
This
know
being
why.
in high school.
This was, yeah,
orchestra,
high
a
school.
girl in orchestra class.
His
right?
was it your junior year she first started, or was it your senior year?
This is my senior year because that was the first time she was in concert, I think.
Oh, what a bitch!
But
Concert orchestra does weird things to you, man.
yeah, seriously,
420.
420. But
So this is a thing now.
but I don't. Yeah, I started hearing a little while after that, like she was looking at me more, and it was kind of weird. It's like, oh, the girl sitting next to you, I don't know what her name is, but she keeps looking at you, and it's kind of weird. I'm saying, okay, whatever. She hasn't. I didn't notice it. She didn't say anything to me. It's not a problem. Did somebody say something to her? Did somebody do something? I don't know. But somebody just like, you know what, you should. Someday in her mind just clicked. I should write him a note. I feel like it was your fault.
Why would you say that?
Because
Is
I
it
feel like
because I did that? Is it because I had access to somebody's Facebook who had her as a friend?
I thought I
talks?
remember you saying that you did that on the 4th of July.
Yeah, I know. It's been like 2 years and you just found out. He just found out that I was sort of like part of the. Well, no. It was pretty deep. She was already pretty deep into it at that point. I think I remember. She was always talking to Maria about like, oh, like
Has the face of an angel.
and he smells really nice and stuff like that. Or
You
something.
can't see it right now because there's
He
no
does
camera.
smell nice.
But there's a face of concern.
Yeah.
He smells really
And an
nice.
angel.
But see, here's the difference of what just happened. Is you had to stop and think about it because Dan mentioned it, and then be like, wait, and lean over to sniff me. I never noticed her leaning over to sniff me, but if that happened,
Well, you have long, flowy hair that
I do.
spits out the. Well, hey, I'm tucked. I can't do it very well.
No, it's
Ron,
not
do you want
bad.
to use this action?
No, I'm fine.
We all just share deodorant.
Yeah, we all
Apparently
just
I
pass
smell
the deodorant around.
I need it the most. I just got it.
Like a joint.
Apparently, I smell nice anyway.
You do.
But anyway,
Yeah, you do. And so, like, she was always talking to Maria, and I remember, like, whenever Maria had her computer open and she'd walk away, I'd, like, go to Facebook to frape her, you know? And then I would... No. I didn't. I would just, like... And here comes a message from her.
crazy
And-
girl.
Yeah, crazy girl. who shall not be named.
Yeah, we don't need names.
And so, like,
Dan.
here comes the
Betty.
message.
Yeah,
And so I would just like read. I didn't message her other than the one time.
It only takes once.
So like I would read through, and she was like, "Oh, Yvonne's nice, and do you think he likes me?" And blah, blah. And Maria was always like, "I don't know. Why don't you talk to him about it and stuff like that?" That's what she would say.
Oh.
And then it never happened. And then
Until
she
one
was-
day.
Until one day, she
One
was
day.
like, "Oh, if Valentine's is coming up."
No,
and
no,
you-
no, no. It was a different time before that.
No.
That wasn't the first.
That was when I talked to her about it.
Oh, there was times before that.
Well, then that wasn't me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there were times before that. Because the first time I ever thought something was up
Yeah.
was, I knew something was up. Because she invited me to Morp, which is reverse prom.
Yeah. Where the
I
girl
don't know.
asks the
Everything's
guy-
backwards.
Yeah.
If people don't know what that is, if that's not a thing
The
outside
men
of our
wear the
school,
dresses and the girls wear the tuxedos.
I have to dump the dumpster baby.
Yeah.
Midnight dumpster baby.
But so that happened. I was like, wait, who's this from? And I started like looking through it, and then I figured out. I was like, who do I know who has his name? Because I had never talked to this girl
What
before.
was wasn't her pseudonym like Sam or something?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was she took that from some anime.
Yeah,
course.
but I never knew who she was. I had never talked to her before any of this started happening. That's what made it weird.
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh yeah, friends, whatever. You start liking me, fall in love, whatever. That would be understandable. I had never talked to this girl my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
She just happened to sit next to me in class.
Well, I mean, you gotta. You can't hit a home run if you don't swing, right? I'm just saying. And
This
then, like,
pitch is far
from-
outside, and she's swinging with like a t-ball bat.
From sitting next to this person in a class to live life forever
Oh,
is a bit of a jump.
Wait, she said that in her note about
No,
Morp?
but if it's just like if you're in
that
love
was
with
her
somebody,
mentality.
there's two places a relationship can go.
Mm-hmm.
It either end and you'll break up, or you
Yeah.
will stay together forever.
Yep.
I am assuming she didn't think it was gonna be the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to go
you
from-
don't plan to ask a girl out to break up with her
Yeah,
unless you're sick and demented.
but there's not much.
I'm just kidding.
But there's not much of the middle ground of just getting to know each other before
Yeah.
moving forward, which made it weird.
Yeah.
But so that happened, and I kind of shrugged it off and said no, because I was like, no,
Because of course not.
you're kind of crazy,
Yeah.
and I don't want to feed that.
Yeah.
And I've heard this has happened.
feed the beast.
I ended up learning that she's done that to other guys before. Stop scratching your balls. It is very distracting. But so I shrugged it off, and I figured it would
Remember, Dan's mom is listening to this.
Yeah.
She
I
does.
can't help it if I have a wedgie.
Hi, Mrs. Vale.
and I figured it wouldn't happen again. So it must have been a couple weeks later. I don't remember. I was going out to do something. I was taking somebody out of class for something. I think it was one of our other friends.
Mhm.
And Maria hands me a note, which I didn't know where she got it from, so I just assumed that it was a note from Maria, and I didn't read it I assumed it was for the friend because of reasons.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just define. Maria is the girl that Dan was pretending to be on Facebook.
Dan Lewis, that
Dan
would be
Lewis.
me.
And
Was, we were. Okay, no.
Steve!
Can I like this story.
Betty is the pseudonym that we're gonna use for the crazy bitch.
Okay.
Betty or Biddy?
Why not
Betty.
just use
Betty.
Sam, her actual pseudonym? Why not?
Because I feel like Betty is a name of a crazy person.
So anyway,
Either that or like a nice cow.
Potato los
you
dos.
mean Bessie? Bessie.
No, I don't.
Give,
No, I don't.
Bessie, give. Right? That's what you. Yeah. Okay, that I'm probably
Anyway.
just blew out the
I'm supposed to
audio.
go like diagonal, not next to each other.
Dan's gonna have to
I
listen
don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
in the
know
4-H
what-
club. You're
Dan's
gonna
gonna-
go to the 4-H club.
Dan's gonna have to listen to it later. Betty, give me the milk. he's gonna do like slam
Give me
his
the
headphones
milk.
up. Do you listen with
me the
headphones?
Yeah.
Milk.
Then it'll hurt a lot when you get to that part.
Well, actually,
Congratulations.
I'll probably just use the monitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Dan
I
starts
assumed
talking
it was a
about
message for a friend
Yeah.
because reasons. He life troubles,
Mhm.
and it was given to me from another friend.
Oh, you mean? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Mr.
It's
R. We'll call him Mr.
Yeah,
R.
Mr. R. And
Okay.
for family troubles,
I remember that one. Yeah.
don't need to go through that. It's not important.
Yeah.
But so I just gave it to him because I didn't read it. Just gave it off. It's just not for me. Whatever. He reads it later.
Wait. Because we gotta make this point very clear. You gave the note to him and said it was from my girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah. When actually it was from your stalker.
From my
meant
stalker
for you.
meant for me.
Yeah. Okay. And Mr. R, fully knowing that this girl and I were dating.
Yeah. He understood something was
Yeah.
up and not correct.
And well, his
think it was
relationship with Maria was that they're good friends,
Yeah.
and they also know that there was none of
Nothing.
that gonna
Yeah.
happen. So anyway,
But so he read it later and he's like, I don't think this is a note for me. I think this is something for you. And he gave
that was the note that I was.
that
part
was your
of.
fault.
Yeah, that was my
So
fault.
he gave me the note afterwards and I read it.
I wonder if Maria still has these messages backlogged on her
Oh,
Facebook. That
I
would
thought
be
you were
great.
saying if she sells a note. I'm just like, no, I ripped that up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was there when you ripped it up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. But yeah, that was kind of a crazy note.
Yeah.
There's
It was-
something about harmony
Meth.
Yeah.
and
Yeah!
melody and harmony
Yes.
and belonging
because
together. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Was it mediocre harmony?
Shut up. This is me being scared for my life of this
The
woman.
first and the minor third.
and part of that was my fault. I'm glad that I could
The major lift.
scare Yvonne for his life, for at least be a part of it.
Well, she was psycho.
Yeah, that's true.
Psycho cut.
So can I tell what the messages were about?
Yeah.
Okay, it was great.
Because
She
I don't
starts
think
messaging.
I don't think I even know this.
Yeah, no, this is great because you just found out about it like what 2.5 weeks ago that I was
4th of July and
yeah.
it's July.
24th,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So yeah, so Yvonne. Oh wait, okay. So Sam is messaging Maria on Facebook, and I have Maria's computer, and she's talking about like, oh, Valentine's is coming up, and I want to do something for Yvonne, and I want to see if I can get him to like me or something. And I was like, and one of the things that I sent was Yvonne loves poetry. I bet he would love, and you know what? He loves cheesy. So if you make like a really big card shaped like a heart, like a big card, like when I say big, I mean like a 3 foot by 4 foot heart shaped card.
Heart-shaped box.
I was gonna try to muscle in a joke about that, but I couldn't think of anything. Did you get a big card?
It was not a big card.
It was just the poem part.
It was a 2-page long note
Okay.
written in Sharpie.
Yeah.
Different colored Sharpie.
Yeah, I remember that. And then
And Valentine's also included a bag of oatmeal chocolate cookies or something.
did it?
Some kind of cookies.
Oh,
Which
don't
I gave
remember
away
that.
because I didn't trust them.
Yeah.
The guy who ate them didn't pass out though.
They've
so
got the
that's
Harry Potter love potion
Yeah,
inside of them.
I can't remember whether or not that was me. Maybe I said something like, "Oh, if you were to do like home baked, that would." I don't know. I can't remember if I said something like that. We should check.
A little bit more direct as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, talking to the. Okay, Miles, talking to the mic.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Fine.
just have a regular
Sorry,
conversation.
I can't see the mic.
I'm trying to have just a regular
Oh,
conversation.
I'm Dan.
I'm Steve.
I can tell that joke later. That's a good one. So, oh god. So yeah, I'm like, well, obviously we know he loves music, right? You're in orchestra, and music is like Yvonne's life.
That point, I was planning
Yeah.
on being a music major after
Yeah,
school.
and he was very poignant about being a music major. And so I was like, yeah, if you do something really cheesy, and he loves poetry, and
You are an asshole.
you know he loves music.
Do you want to know why you're an asshole?
Why?
Because
you didn't know
this,
about it until a year and a half later.
Because that shit went on for 2 months, no matter what I told her. It went on for 2 months of me saying no.
That being said, I said that from Maria's thing, and before and after, we were still like, yes, this is what he likes, so try that. But if he doesn't go for it, then stop. Move on.
You should have just said you were gay.
That would have been a good
What?
fixer. You could have pulled a Kelsey Lispert and used
I could have
the
pulled also-
homosexual.
I could have also pulled same stalker chick.
Yeah.
Well, no, because what you could say is just like, I'm
Oh, yeah,
gay.
that's right.
Why do you think I have my hair grown out? I want to confuse the men.
I have
Right.
done that.
Wait, you confuse men?
Yeah.
Like
Not
intentionally?
purposeful.
Okay.
But I've had people
I had
confused.
When I had long hair, that happened to me once or
Yeah,
twice.
and then so
I still
she,
get confused.
and then so,
Not by you.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit better news.
I went about my own self.
Oh,
Okay.
you're ambidextrous?
I wish.
No, he's homogeneous.
I'm homo stupid.
God, Miles. Oh, so then she was what, talking to you and like starting to get very like overly stalkerish, and so that's when I felt the need to step in, and I started. I talked to her. I was basically the reason she stopped, right?
I think it was
I would like
a
to
mixture between you and one of her actual friends.
Hey, we're taking
Say
a selfie
selfie.
from the second podcast. And when you post the link onto YouTube, you can
bad.
post that.
Okay.
No, that's fine. It's mediocre, Miles. That's what we stand for. Okay, so you can send that to Dan, and then Dan can use that as the thumbnail.
Holla at your boy.
Or you know what you can do?
I'm gonna MS.
Use it as the screen.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I'm gonna MS paint
No, I was
Yvonne's
gonna-
face out
What
though.
I was gonna,
Yeah, because nobody can know what his face looks like.
And you're the only one smiling too.
Stick in for podcast number 200 when we reveal Yvonne's face.
I was gonna say what you should do is like we should make it relevant, and so every time there's a topic change or some random joke, picture.
Yeah.
Like when I made a joke before about Bender, like the not animatronics, cybernetics enhancements, and I made a joke about Bender from Futurama. Just put
Yeah.
the picture of Bender.
Yeah.
Can I do some editing too? Because every time I hear you guys say "great," I just think of a metal grate.
Stock photos, Dan. Look for stock photos.
If you want to go through the hour plus of audio and do this, be my guest.
I am your guest right now. I'm sorry. I'll go.
So finish the story, Yvonne.
Okay, so I'd like to think I was the cause of it, or like the cause of the stopping of the stalker thing, because I also. So I caused the stalker to get out of hand, and so I stopped the stalker.
I think it was you and one of her friends,
Yeah.
because I also started talking to one of her friends more, and she also
Yeah.
was saying something about how
The only friend I know she had was Heidi. That's
My
it.
mom.
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
What's
Yep.
Miles, stop giving out your personal information.
Can't
what's
help it. 110. Sorry.
what's that one's friend name of yours that I met at the one of the first times I met you?
Eric. Tyler.
Winger? Eric Winger?
Yeah.
Eric Wingerson?
Yeah.
He has a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Brianna.
Yeah.
Brianna.
Her.
You know Brianna. Oh.
That bitch cray.
Now,
That was a great progression. I like that.
now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was one of
Yeah.
her friends, and she was the one who talked to her. We just used a lot of
You know what?
At least they were all first names. Don't worry about it.
No, I used
on
the last name.
So on my iPad here, I've
Yvonne Dan can block it out.
Oh.
So there was whispering, and now
I
there's
just-
laughing. I want to know what's going on.
He asked what the
told-
stalker's name was.
He told me, and
Yeah.
she went after me too.
Oh, did you really? Oh,
story time.
this is new.
I didn't
I'm gonna
know
quickly
this.
interject.
It was- yeah.
Wait.
So on my iPad, I'm writing down like criticisms of how to make the show better and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I wrote like, as a collective, mainly Dan, try to make the so that you both interchangeably use my girlfriend and Maria, who are the same person. And
Yeah.
I think because these people have no idea who these people are, it can get a little bit confusing.
I'll just say my girlfriend and Maria. My girlfriend Maria. I'll make it one.
Okay,
Full title.
That's
One
better.
title.
That way it's less characters.
My
to keep track
girlfriend
of.
is Maria. I am dating
Full titles.
Maria, my
MGM.
girlfriend.
She's as dumb as a post.
Ha!
Good one. I like it.
Good one.
Okay, so moving on.
MGM.
So anyway, back to the stalker story. She starts getting nuts, and so I started the conversation with her. Yeah,
Walnuts or?
deer nuts.
These nuts.
They're under $1, right?
Yes, Miles. Yes.
That wasn't for you. That was for him.
So we're passing around fist bumps, and
There was
Miles
a
doesn't
fist
get
bump over there, and Miles wanted it, but it wasn't for him.
it. Yeah.
We got it
And
anyway.
it never will be.
Because he's an alpha male. Takes
So-
what says.
So I started the conversation with Sam, the crazy girl, with "You're stupid." Literally, I sent "You're stupid," And she was like,
Wow, you
what?
are stupid.
No. I said, okay, you're kidding me. No, she was like, what are you talking about? And so I went on and on about, like, you can't be so dumb, people. You don't follow Chase One when you're literally making it worse for both of you. And I'm not going to bog down because I don't really remember. But apparently what happened.
Too many
after,
crazy nights.
Didn't she talk to you after that and she was like, sorry, I'm done? Or something, or did she send you a message or something? I remember there was
I think there was
point
a
where there was
message.
like a.
I think there was
like
a message.
Yeah, where it was.
But
like
I don't think that means it stopped.
Yeah, I think it was a clearly this is the close. We'll be done with it. Kind of at least outwardly. Outwardly.
In the heaviest of air quotes.
Yes.
Because I remember going back to high school a few times after I graduated just to say hi to people, and she would still make sure to come and find me when I'd show up and to talk to me. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, either way, at least it was like I'll stop like pursuing you outwardly and making you deal with it.
And the next year she professed that she was gay.
No, it was like 2 weeks later. She was like, it was like,
wow.
I'm a lesbian now. And so I turned a girl lesbian just by talking to her. Yay, Dan Lewis. Which is good because my girlfriend Maria, her ex is now swinging for the other team. So it's a match
2 for
made
2.
in heaven. Yeah. She turns people the other way and I turn people the other way. Just by talking to him, I guess. So maybe I'm better at it than she is. So she had to date the guy.
After this relationship, you can date her ex.
No.
Yeah,
No, because we are the people who turn people gay. I'm not.
But then
I'm a straight shooter myself.
but she turns people gay. So how could?
But I also turn.
But then
people
you
gay,
might turn her gay.
Yeah. So then it's okay. Since we both have the power, I think we're okay.
Well,
we're fine.
No,
Quick PSA: being gay is not a choice, and we just want here at the Sugar Cubes, right? That's what's being said before. Yeah.
Here at Mediocre Studios.
Yeah.
Here at Mediocre Studio, we would like to make sure to say that this is not a choice. And
Here at Mediocre Studio, we would like to say we don't comment on it. We're just making jokes and talking.
Anyway, so
By the way, that is kind of just the joke. Is
maybe-
that we turn people gay.
maybe
and by the way, I'm air quoting.
Bunny
We turn
ears.
people. Yeah.
Maybe we're thinking about this the wrong way. Maybe Dan's right. Maybe he's got such an affinity for the vagina that he convinces
Other
women
girls
that
to
they're
like
that
it.
great. And he's just like, no, you don't even understand, man. The juices get flowing, and it kind of smells a little bit.
Okay, so here's
Sounds like me at
Dan.
work.
Hi, Mrs. Vale. I would like you to know that this is what your son talks about.
And Maria's a throbbing cock monster.
Okay. God dang it.
You know.
So here's the thing, is that's not how we go about things. I don't really pursue that stuff, so it's not really an issue.
So you are gay.
No, I hold the V card hot, loud and proud, man.
also a cock monster.
I don't care what you guys think that I do, just know that I don't do it. I mean, you can imagine all you'd like. I don't. Yeah.
I've got another topic for later.
Okay, as he says. Okay.
Well, no, because it's Yvonne's turn or whomever's turn if they're
Who
ready.
wants to talk about something?
I already did my Malaysia Airlines thing.
Yeah.
So.
The airline food joke.
Okay, well, then I'll just go right into
Move
it.
on.
So, how about the Lakers?
Those fortune cookies you bought.
Hold on, where's my surface?
Your surface?
It's right behind you. Thank you, sir.
Your cervix is right there.
Okay, so the topic is, it was done on the podcast I watched already. It's a one or the other. No case outlaying. One of these two options. You either have sex with a goat, and nobody knows that you don't, or that you've had sex with a goat, or you don't have sex with a goat, but everybody presumes you have, and they're not going to be swayed otherwise.
I like my suede shoes though.
I said no third option.
2.
You're not gonna have sex with a goat?
Yes.
You're gonna have everybody think you fuck goats?
Yes.
Okay.
I would go the same way. I'd rather have people think, because I don't really give a damn what people imagine what I do. Again, going back to what we just talked about.
That's why it came up.
I really don't care
Did it come out?
what you think.
Yes.
Did you hear about the gay midget? He came out of the cupboard. I got a chuckle out of Miles. That's all that matters.
I'm sorry, Becca Bailey. He does not know that midget is a word that you don't like.
I know it's okay.
Hey Dan, I can do the same thing. Milk.
Okay, we gotta quit milking that joke.
Nope.
You beat me to it.
That's a good one.
But see, here's the thing. Okay. I am somebody who tries to not really be too profane on a regular basis. The occasional F word slips out every once in a while.
Friction.
Dan's like, go big or go home.
Yeah.
If you're gonna swear,
Make
bring
it
all
mean something. Yeah, exactly.
Well, it is mean.
So, okay, and I say midget very sparingly, okay? I don't mean anything by it. It's not something that I would call somebody or use as proper term. It's just a freaking joke, right? It's just along the, like...
Well, no, I know. I know, but
that's
it's
not-
like
oh,
to her and like other people, it's like it's the same as dropping the N-bomb, and it's
And
just
get
like,
over it. It's a word.
Does
Why
it
do
mean-
you take
we're gonna put
such
you.
offense
We're gonna
to
put
it?
you back in the 1800s.
Well, I mean, like, it's a freaking word. Why does it? I mean, just don't. Just move on. It's a don't move. It's a move on. It's a.
Let's get
How
off this
about
topic.
instead of getting negative feelings, how about you?
Next topic.
How about instead of taking on negative feelings, move on and just continue to have positive feelings? Dan's muting up my mic. Dan, where's my levels? Bump my levels. Dan, bump my levels. Bump my levels. There we go. Okay.
Drop the mic.
My levels are bumped. Are they?
Yeah, they're on.
Pop in.
Oh, look at that. Okay, we're good.
Can we make one that looks like a penis?
I got this.
You just blew out the audio. Okay, so moving on. You're okay. Go for it.
I think you have testicular cancer.
Hey, look at the Lakers signed Ed Davis.
Who?
Ed Davis.
No, who are the Lakers?
What's basketball? Wait, shit.
That was a Miles joke.
Okay, so back to what you were saying, Dan.
Dang it.
Screwing goats.
Yvonne.
I guess I'd stay with the popular answer.
Yeah. Okay. It's unanimous then.
I don't really think I like the feeling of goat meat.
What if you're into bestiality and you just don't know
You
it
never know.
There's a lot of fluff to hold on to.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, there's those things like when you think about it, it's like, yeah,
Bah.
I could be into that.
Oh wait, no, that's a sheep, not a goat. Darn it.
What, like
It's close enough.
when I play Goat Simulator, it's not like, yeah, I'd do that. It's
I like being behind the scope from this over the shoulder view.
Okay, so we clearly know what Dan's answer is.
You talking about yourself?
Dan, the other sugar cube.
Hey.
Remember what did I say last week? I'm the socially awkward accountant.
You're the sugar with a 3 above.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Get
It's a chemistry joke, right?
No, it's sugar and then the 3 for cubed.
Cubed. Oh. That's a math joke. I should have gotten that one. I like math. I
Come
just
on,
hate
man.
chemistry.
You're fired.
What about me?
That's fast.
You're hired.
That's why I do tax. That's why I'm in accounting and we do taxes. It's not supposed to make sense.
2 podcasts in, people are getting fired. Dang.
Miles
We already
wasn't.
told we were supposed to kick Miles off this week.
Yeah. Miles wasn't supposed to be here. He just showed up to give me $20. Wait a minute.
Hey, that almost looked like a penis.
All right. So
What does your penis look like?
Asian and small. You can't see it.
Oh God. What?
It's too bad we're not doing a video podcast right now.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't see it there either.
One at a time, everybody leave it. Or one at a time, once one person in the room.
Everybody just lay their dick on the microphone.
Okay, so Dan, your topic.
Damn, Yvonne.
Boom.
I'm out.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, China has started quarantining people. Okay,
Country of China. Got it.
the country of China. Yeah, not the wrestler turned Playboy China.
Got it.
Not the butch man-looking and ambidextrous China. I mean, androgynous. I mean, you know. No, the country of China has literally sealed off a city and does not let people enter or leave. They've sealed off the city. Exactly. Exactly. They have kept people because I can't remember how many at this point, but people have started dying from the bubonic plague. They have quarantined a small amount of people within the city, and they have sealed off the entire city from the rest of the country. We're gonna die. The bubonic plague is back.
Wait, we're in China?
Yeah, but you're Asian, so it's
I can't, yeah.
only a quarter of it.
Yeah. Only my
That's how it works. Asians get it.
Which is funny.
He's
because
Asian.
I feel
He's
bad.
half a world away.
Well, no, I feel bad because
Contracted.
isn't the bubonic plague? Isn't it like a lung thing? Don't you get it? Like
Yeah.
it's
a boob thing.
it's a respiratory thing.
Thank
Right.
you, Miles.
It's a respiratory thing.
We have technology. I'll look it up. You keep talking.
Because I am under the impression that it's a respiratory thing. The first thing that I thought of when I read that article was Zoolander when he goes, "I think I'm dying of the black. I think I've got the black plague, or the black no, the black lung, the black lung." Yeah. I feel like a bad person because
You get eczema on your lung.
It looks like it's more like swollen lymph glands.
Okay.
Think this is bubonic plague, right?
Yeah,
Black
like
plague?
think like black plague pussy stuff.
Think Ring Around the Rosie.
What?
Ring Around the Rosie was how you knew when somebody was infected.
Okay.
Was they'd have a big like thing of pus or whatever.
Okay.
And it'd have this red circle around it.
Yeah.
Red ring of death.
Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
And you stuff your pockets full of palsy because there'd be a lot of dead people, and so you
Okay.
wanted to still smell good.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Ashes, because you'd burn all the bodies. We all fall down because we all died.
And it's such a heavy.
What?
Yeah.
What?
seriously, yeah.
You never heard of
yeah.
this?
This is a revelation to
Yeah,
me.
just show them the picture.
There's a lot of nursery rhymes like that are written for.
Oh jeez.
Spicy,
That's gross.
splicey, picture of the bubonic plague right here.
What?
Splicey, picture of the bubonic
Yeah,
plague.
Dan, you should splice in a picture of the bubonic
Spicy,
plague.
spicy.
Yeah, Miles.
Great.
Oh.
Great. Okay.
Ass.
Pictures.
I was gonna insert that butts video right here.
Ouch! Your cabinet is too close to my elbow.
Keep going on once again.
So Dan, how's the Destiny beta?
Also for
a
future
lot of fun.
reference, I'm the one with the really weird laughs.
Yeah, he's
Well,
the one with
you'll
the
hear me
smoker laugh. who
You'll hear me
coughs.
squeak or like really quick giggles.
Yeah.
You'll hear me chuckle.
Yeah.
Muscle cramps, seizures, smooth, painful lymph gland swelling called a bubo, which
What was
is
smooth?
bubonic plague, I suppose. Skin color,
wants to
chills,
get out.
and I can't pronounce that word.
Yvonne, go help the dog out of the room. Oh, maybe I don't know. Unless she was looking at the door.
Yeah, it's it's kind of. I don't know, man. I'm scared of these
Oh,
plagues.
maybe
man.
the dog wants to stay.
Give me Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Are you gonna fight with Miles again this podcast?
That was so fun.
I
never got the ball, but it was so fun.
I mean, we
Miles doesn't have balls. You heard it here first.
Actually, I do. They're bigger than the shaft. So
Grapefruits.
yeah, pretty much.
Comparatively. So they're not actual grapefruits. They're comparative to things around them.
People like grapes.
Okay, Gavin.
People like racist grapes.
Full circle.
Full circle.
There we go. We made it. Guys, we made it.
Like that Creed album.
Yeah. That's a
Will
good
you stop
album.
You look like you're fucking my dog.
No,
Yeah. What?
I cannot stand Scott Stapp's voice.
What?
With arms wide
It's
open.
a
She grunted.
under the sunlight.
No, can't do it.
Welcome.
That's
Okay.
that's why I like alternative.
Place I'll show you
Because it's Creed minus Scott
everything.
Stapp.
Well, no, here's the thing. Quit. Look at my hands. God.
Sorry.
While you're looking at me.
So here's the thing. I look at Scott Stapp as a voice that's fun to make fun of, but he's good. You can do it.
It's like
Maybe I like some of his solo stuff too.
it's like The Offspring. I can't stand his voice.
I can't. I hate The Offspring.
Yeah,
Why do you
yeah.
dance
No,
like
I
that?
don't. The Offspring get
Who else?
again. My view of the Offspring, just because I also kind of like that punk type sound. I love the punk. Offspring I can sort of respect, but they get
Pop punk.
they get old really, really quick. They get annoying really quick.
Give it to me, baby.
Part of it is because of his voice. Come on, Dan. Well, yeah, because of his voice. Okay, now I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm back, guys.
Cool. Thank God I was forgetting the lyrics.
You made it.
Yeah,
You
man.
made it through the whole thing. Good
You
job.
did it.
Proud of you.
All right.
Wash my dirty hands
Your dog
after
really
somebody
likes-
licked them.
Her hands on my butt. Or my.
Miles with the faux pas.
Miles with the Freudian slip.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's the one I meant.
They'll say faux
Freudian
pas,
slip.
she's an ally.
My hands are.
God, I love our bits. I love that bit so much.
My hands on her butt.
Why did you
You're
have
not.
your
That
hand-
doesn't sound any better. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
Miles.
For the past 5 minutes, I've been scratching Dan Vale's dog's butt. It was fun.
Like in front of the tail. He doesn't mean like you know.
Woo! Not up there.
Not one in the stink. Sorry, Mrs.
Oh,
Vale.
Maggie.
I'm normally on better behavior than
No, don't let him fool you.
Ash Ketchum.
Cool. So anyway,
I
Shock
saw
master.
there's this thing on Reddit the other day. It was like the minivan, 2 in the front and 6 in the rear.
I used to drive one of those.
Mom, I think it's time you stopped watching our podcast.
Well, technically she'd be listening.
Well, last week she was watching. This week she's
Miles,
listening.
don't get caught up on technicalities.
The world's listening.
Hey
Can
guys.
we get a cheap video, like a camcorder that can actually record, so we don't have to?
I have one.
I got this.
Oh, okay, we're golden.
Oh, we're just gonna put it on Snapchat.
Yeah.
10 seconds at a
10
time.
second.
10-second
But,
podcast.
I had a thought.
Where'd it go?
And now it's gone.
Oh. If you wait, are we gonna be finishing this in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
good.
keep
we
going.
finish
Okay.
whenever. It's
Whatever.
it's a,
Okay.
we're done whenever. It's
Because I
fine.
have like a thought for
We
like
can
the
just keep
final
going.
thing. Whenever you're ready for that.
I'm taking off.
A thought for the final thing.
Yeah.
All right.
For the final
Just-
topic.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just
That's the final topic? Yeah, why not? Let's just go. Let's end it now. Now that you've brought the ending upon us, Elon, thanks.
The
end times are
The
here.
end is nigh. Bill Nye.
The science guy.
Bill. The science guy.
Great.
Great, great.
Okay, so
Keep milking it.
Do you have a favorite saying at all or anything?
a favorite saying.
Yeah. Something you'd like to have written somewhere
Cool
special.
beans.
Something special for you
like
to-
the one sentence that people will associate you with.
Sure, you could do
Okay.
that. You could do it that way.
I like.
Turtles.
It's almost more of a concept.
Go ahead. Just
But it's
explain.
It's what's right is right, and that doesn't change.
Yeah, it's only not left.
Thank
Okay,
you, Miles.
shut, Miles. Well,
I
I
was-
mean, it's like
I was with you.
I'm done.
it's like a I don't know. Actually, okay. This guy came into Broncos one time.
A small sandwich shop in
Yeah, we covered that last
suburban.
podcast.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember?
Okay.
How he used to work there.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
a cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Why are we making a canon? We're not pirates.
Canon law, Miles. Canon law. So anyway, this guy came into Broncos one time, and we were talking about snooty customers, and
Thought we were gonna say Snoop Dogg.
I wish we were talking.
Here comes the king.
yeah. So
Yeah, boy.
My lord. That...
So anyway, we're talking about crappy customers, and he brought up he was talking about how he used to work at a computer repair shop, and how like this customer came in and was bitching and stuff, and all of a sudden, the owner or the manager like turned the guy away for whatever his request was, and And at the time, this guy who had told me, he was young at the time. It was a while ago. He said that he was like, well, what about that old saying, the customer's always right? And the manager turned to him and he was like, well, here, let me tell you something. What's right is right. And like this guy, who I'm actually, like, I know his daughter fairly well, and we're kind of buddies through the retreat that I go up and work at every once in a while. This guy is known for, like, whenever that daughter of his has, like, friends over and stuff, he's always just trying to, like, teach people life lessons. That was the first time I met that man. The first time he said, within 5 minutes, hits me right in, like, the
feels.
Oh my god, that makes a lot of sense.
Can you say the phrase again?
What's right is right, and it doesn't change. It doesn't change. I don't know. It doesn't change is kind of my
Adaption.
adaption. Yeah, I
Addendum?
added it onto. What is it?
Addendum?
Yeah,
Addendum.
that one. Yeah.
Your amendment.
Words.
It's like a constitution.
Yeah. I added
Dan
that
Lewis
onto
Life
it.
Constitution.
Because a lot of times things don't change. Like 2 + 2 doesn't equal fish.
People's
you know?
body parts shouldn't change.
Yeah. Cyberkinetic.
Pockets full of
Cybernetic.
clothes.
Cybernetic. Yeah, that one.
Full circle.
That word. All right.
Not now.
Hey, it's Connor! Woo!
Hi guys.
Okay,
Hey, so we
Joe-
have a fifth for the podcast now.
Joe.
Welcome. You had an open invitation. It's 4:59.
Okay. I would like to stay, but I have to work.
Yeah, but here, Joe, introduce yourself into the condenser mic.
Hi, my name is Josiah, and these guys are all cool.
Right on. You heard it here first.
This has been an advertisement from Josiah.
Wait. This is gonna make a lot of sense to them, no sense to him. Joe, are you still with Sam?
Huh?
Are you still with Sam?
No.
Oh. So he was dating Sam, and yeah,
And now the answer is no.
I didn't know that. You can elaborate later, or unless you want to, like,
I'm good.
spill your heart on the podcast right now.
I'm good.
All right.
She couldn't handle the D, that was what was up.
I thought your name was Josiah with the J.
I don't know if that mic picked it up.
You heard
Just-
it. Oh, go ahead.
Couldn't
Josiah.
handle the D, that's why they are no longer together. That's what Josiah says.
You heard it here first. Reporting in the Sugar Cubes
They couldn't handle the dance.
in the studio.
What the hell is this? What have we become?
This is
This
impromptu.
is the second episode. Don't ask, what have we become? We haven't established
What
anything.
were we last week?
We just got 2 surprise guests. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because Miles wasn't supposed to. Because of what happened last week, we were gonna kick him off this week.
Yeah. That's why I fired myself.
He's also he's kicking himself out of our band.
All right, Joe. Before you go, then, if you wanted somebody to remember you, and they were gonna remember you by one quote or phrase, what would it be? And it could even be an original one you make up.
One quote or phrase to remember me by. Oh, hi, okay. One quote to remember me by,
Couldn't handle the D.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Apparently the women can't handle the D. There we go.
I like it.
I like it.
I think.
So hey, we got a boom stand now.
Is that yours?
Yeah, it was my arm. My arm's no.
boom arm. Cool. Miles.
I can't think of anything inspirational at the moment.
Milk.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Miles.
Sweet, I can do that.
Thanks.
Are you gonna stop by after work?
Like the things
we'll
that
see when I
people
get
don't
off
like.
Pick it back up. I mean,
We're not gonna cut any of this right
No.
now.
No, hell
No,
no.
of course not. This is real life. This is reality
You do not
radio.
cut real
Reality
life.
podcast.
It's like Opie and Anthony, but I'm not hitting people.
I don't know that one.
Oh,
That's
never mind.
sad.
I think mine might be something along the lines of
Milk makes people laugh.
that too.
My favorite is how nobody understands milk. Let's leave it at that. Yeah. Nobody's gonna understand milk. That's
So like earlier I said that I like the things that nobody else likes, and I feel like everybody should give those things consideration.
Be original, Miles.
Take the
Deep
road
vanilla.
not taken. The path not taken. What is
The
it?
road less traveled by.
There you go.
That one.
She got a
Thank
big
you,
booty,
Joe.
so I call her Big Booty.
Yvonne,
All right.
what was yours again?
I don't have one.
Oh. Didn't you have something
Wait,
you
that's an
wanted to
option?
end on?
No, that was. I just wanted to end it with that conversation.
That was your conversation.
The conversation.
Did I already miss that? I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Yep. Well, okay, guys. Thanks for joining us. YouTube.com/Mediocre Studios. Facebook.com/Mediocre Studios.
Studio.
No, only
Studio.
Twitter is Mediocre Studio.
Ah.
So with Mediocre Studios, can it be like a Cheerios knockoff?
Yep.
Studios. No, that's a spaghetti knockoff.
Studio apostrophe O's.
Speaking of that,
Last thing, if you enjoyed the podcast, let us know. Donate $5,000, $6,000, $3,000, whatever you want,
5 pennies.
So we can help buy Joe a better motorcycle.
so we can get on iTunes. iRacing.com/Mediocre Studios. Thanks for joining us, guys. Take care.
Joe, do you like our Facebook page?